Have you ever thought about whether someone close to you might secretly have bad intentions? Sometimes people hide their true feelings, and it is hard to tell who really wants good for us and who does not. Imagine if you could learn how to see the signs of a person who might cause harm before they actually do. This skill can keep you safe and your heart peaceful. Today's world is full of people who may act friendly but have hidden plans. It can be difficult to know who truly cares for you. As Muslims, it is very important to protect ourselves and our families from harmful people and influences. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us many lessons about how to live a good life and avoid bad people. He said that the best people are those who bring the most good to others. When we understand how to spot the signs of a bad person, we can choose better friends and protect our lives. Today we will talk about 7 clear signs from Islamic teachings that show when someone may be an evil person. Knowing these signs will help you keep your peace and safety. The first sign is about people who are very good at tricking others. These people are called master manipulators. A manipulator controls others and situations for their own benefit. They do not care about anyone's feelings. They use lies, tricks, and false promises to make people do what they want. Evil people often use manipulation to get power, money, or to hurt others without being noticed. They can pretend to be kind, but inside they only want to use you. Learning to see manipulation will help you stop being hurt by people who want to take advantage of you. The second sign is someone who always blames others and never accepts their own mistakes. Evil people rarely say sorry or admit when they are wrong. Instead, they say it is someone else's fault. If a person always blames others, it shows they do not care about truth or fairness. They want to protect themselves and hurt others to do it. Sometimes they make others feel guilty for no reason, which is another way to control people. The third sign is cruelty or liking to see others suffer. Some people feel happy when they see others sad or in pain. This is a clear sign of evil inside their heart. Kind people want to help others and make the world better. But evil people enjoy causing pain, arguing, or fighting. The fourth sign is someone who spreads lies and rumors to break trust. Evil people create stories to hurt others' reputations. They like causing confusion and fights. When you see someone talking badly about others behind their backs and trying to make trouble, be careful. They want chaos, not peace. The fifth sign is jealousy and not being happy for others. Jealousy can make a person act badly. If someone is always upset when others succeed, it shows they have a dark heart. They may try to bring others down or stop their success. This feeling can make them hurt others. The sixth sign is dishonesty. A dishonest person lies even about small things and cannot be trusted. Honesty is very important in Islam. A person who lies a lot has a bad character. Such people will trick and cheat you. The seventh sign is a person who shows no kindness or mercy, even in small ways. If someone is cold, harsh, and never helps others, it means their heart is hard. Islam teaches us to be kind and merciful to everyone, even those who hurt us. A person without mercy is far from Islam's teachings and closer to evil. Now you might ask, what should you do if you see these signs in someone you know? First, pray to Allah for guidance and protection. Ask Him to help you see the truth and keep your heart safe. Second, keep your distance from people who show many of these signs. You don't have to be rude, but it is okay to be careful. Third, be with good friends who care about you and bring out the best in you. Fourth, check your own heart to make sure you are kind, honest, and helpful. Remember the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said the best people are those who benefit others. So work on becoming that kind of person. Let your actions show goodness and truth. This way, you will protect yourself from evil because light shines in darkness. This knowledge is very important. It helps you stay safe and peaceful. Keep learning from Islam and always ask Allah to guide you. Think deeply about these signs and pray for strength to follow good ways. May Allah keep us safe and help us be kind and wise in all we do. Let's look more closely at each sign now, with stories and examples to help understand better. The first sign, master manipulators, are very dangerous because they trick many people without being caught. In history, the Prophet Muhammad warned about people who lie and cheat to get what they want. Once, a man tried to trick the Prophet with false words, but the Prophet's wisdom saw through him. Manipulators often use kind words to hide their true plans. For example, someone might say, "I am your best friend," but later they lie about you to others. To protect yourself, listen carefully to how people speak. If they always try to make you feel guilty or confused, they may be manipulators. The second sign is always blaming others. The Prophet taught us to accept mistakes and say sorry when wrong. If someone never does this and always blames you or others, it shows they don't care for fairness. Imagine a classmate who breaks something but says it was your fault. This is unfair and a sign of a bad character. The third sign is cruelty. The Prophet's companions were known for their kindness, even to enemies. But evil people feel happy when others are hurt. If you see someone who laughs when others cry, or who bullies weak people, this is a sign to be careful. The fourth sign is spreading lies and rumors. The Prophet said spreading false stories is a big sin. When someone tries to create fights by telling lies about others, it is evil. Always check facts before believing such stories. The fifth sign is jealousy. Jealousy can hurt the heart and lead to bad actions. The Prophet told us to be happy for others and not feel jealous. When you see someone always unhappy with others' success, it is a warning sign. The sixth sign is dishonesty. The Prophet was known for truthfulness and honesty. If someone lies often, it means their heart is not pure. Trust is very important in friendships. If a person lies, you cannot trust them. The seventh sign is lack of kindness and mercy. The Prophet showed mercy to all, even to those who hurt him. If a person never helps others and is cold, it means their heart is hard. We should try to be kind and forgive others as the Prophet taught. Finally, remember, these signs are warnings to protect yourself and others. Islam teaches us to always be good and to pray for guidance. Surround yourself with kind people and try to be the best person you can be. This will protect you from evil. Keep learning and asking Allah to guide you in all your actions. May Allah bless you and keep you safe always. Now let's talk more about the first sign, master manipulators. These people are very clever in how they control others. They use words and actions to make you trust them, but all they want is to use you for their own benefit. Sometimes they pretend to be your friend, but deep inside they do not care about you at all. They can say sweet words to make you feel special, but later they might lie or cheat to get what they want. It is important to be careful with people who always try to control the situation or make you feel guilty for small things. If someone often makes you doubt yourself or feel confused, this could be a sign they want to manipulate you. Remember, true friends support and respect you. They don't try to trick you. The second sign is blaming others all the time. Some people never accept when they do something wrong. Instead, they point fingers at others and say it is their fault. This shows they are not honest or fair. Imagine a person who breaks a rule but blames you instead. This kind of behavior is dangerous because it can cause fights and sadness. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to accept our mistakes and ask for forgiveness. When you see someone who never says sorry and always blames others, be careful. The third sign is cruelty or enjoying other people's pain. Some people find happiness when others suffer. They might laugh when someone is sad or bully those who are weaker. This is a very bad trait. Islam teaches us to be kind and to help others, not to hurt them. If you see someone who treats others badly just for fun or to feel powerful, stay away from them. The fourth sign is spreading lies and rumors. Bad people often tell stories that are not true to cause problems between others. They want to break friendships and trust. When you hear someone talking badly about others behind their backs or spreading secrets, this is a sign to be careful. The Prophet said lying and gossiping are very harmful and forbidden in Islam. Always check if what you hear is true before believing it. The fifth sign is jealousy. Jealousy means feeling upset or angry because someone else has something good. This feeling can make people act badly. For example, a jealous person might try to stop others from succeeding or may speak badly about them. The Prophet taught us to be happy for others and to pray for our own good instead of feeling jealous. The sixth sign is dishonesty. A dishonest person lies a lot and cannot be trusted. Sometimes they lie about small things, but these lies can grow bigger. The Prophet Muhammad was called Al-Amin, meaning the trustworthy, because he always told the truth. If you find someone who lies often, it is better not to trust them with important things. The seventh sign is a lack of kindness and mercy. Mercy means being gentle, forgiving, and caring. The Prophet showed mercy to everyone, even those who hurt him. If a person never shows kindness or never helps others, it means their heart is hard. Such people often do not care about others' feelings. Islam teaches us to be merciful to all creatures and to forgive those who do wrong. Now, what should you do if you notice these signs in someone? First, pray to Allah to protect you and guide you. Ask Him to help you see the truth clearly. Second, try to keep some distance from people who show many of these signs. You do not need to be rude or hurt them, but protect your heart and mind. Third, spend more time with people who are kind, honest, and caring. They will help you grow and feel happy. Fourth, work on yourself to be good and kind. Practice honesty, forgive others, and help those in need. When you become a good person, it is easier to avoid evil influences. Remember, the Prophet said the best people are those who bring benefit to others. When you help others, Allah rewards you and keeps you safe. It is very important to remember that sometimes even people we love may show some of these signs. That is why we must pray for everyone and be wise in how much we trust. No one is perfect, but if someone shows many bad signs often, it is a warning to protect yourself. Always ask Allah to guide your heart and help you choose the right path. You can also talk to a trusted teacher, elder, or family member if you feel confused or hurt by someone. Sharing your feelings helps you find support. Let me share a story from the life of the Prophet Muhammad to help understand better. Once a man came to the Prophet and pretended to be his friend, but tried to trick him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, saw through the man's lies because he knew the signs of a bad person. He did not get angry but remained wise and careful. This shows us how we should act, kind but careful. Another example is from the companions of the prophet. They were known for their honesty and kindness. If someone tried to blame them unfairly, they accepted it with patience and prayed for guidance. This teaches us to be patient and trust Allah even when people are not good to us. In conclusion, knowing these 7 signs can help you keep your life safe and peaceful. Always pray for guidance and surround yourself with good people. Be the kind, honest, and merciful person that Islam teaches us to be. This way, you will protect yourself from harm and bring good to the world around you. May Allah bless you and keep you safe always. Keep learning, keep praying, and keep doing good. Now let's talk about what to do if you find yourself facing someone who shows some of these signs. Sometimes it is hard to leave or stop talking to a person because they might be a family member, a close friend, or a coworker. In such cases, the best thing you can do is protect your heart and mind by setting healthy boundaries. This means you can still be polite and respectful, but do not share your deepest secrets or trust them with important matters. Keep your distance emotionally and avoid getting involved in arguments or fights with them. When you protect yourself like this, you keep your peace of mind safe. Another important step is to strengthen your own character. When you are honest, kind, patient, and forgiving, you become stronger inside. The bad actions of others cannot hurt you easily if your heart is strong with faith and good behavior. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the best example of patience and kindness, even to those who wanted to harm him. We must try to follow his example in dealing with difficult people. It is also very important to pray regularly and ask Allah for protection. When you pray with a sincere heart, Allah helps you see the truth clearly and gives you strength to deal with any challenges. Prayer is like a shield that guards your heart from the evil intentions of others. Besides prayer, reading the Quran and learning more about Islam also makes you stronger. The Quran is full of guidance on how to live a good life and avoid evil. When you understand its teachings, you can recognize bad behavior quickly and respond wisely. Another thing to remember is forgiveness. Sometimes people make mistakes because they do not know better or because of their own problems. Islam teaches us to forgive and to pray that Allah guides everyone to the right path. Forgiveness is a powerful way to protect yourself from anger and hatred, which can harm your heart more than anyone else. However, forgiving does not mean you have to let someone continue to hurt you. It is okay to say no, to step away, or to seek help if you feel unsafe. There are times when staying away from someone is the best way to protect yourself and your family. Remember, Allah loves those who are patient and wise in their choices. Surround yourself with good friends and family who remind you of Allah and help you stay on the right path. True friends will support you in difficult times and will encourage you to do good. Also, be careful with social media and online friends. Sometimes people pretend to be good, but hide their true intentions behind a screen. Always be cautious and do not share personal information with strangers. If someone online makes you uncomfortable or behaves strangely, tell a trusted adult immediately. Finally, always remember that Allah is always watching and protecting you. No evil can harm you unless Allah allows it. Trust in His mercy and power, and never lose hope. Life is a test, and sometimes we meet people who challenge us. But with faith and patience, we can overcome any trial. Keep learning, Keep praying and keep doing good deeds. The more good you do, the more Allah protects you from harm. Always try to be the best person you can be and inspire others to be good too. When you live with honesty, kindness, and faith, you become a light in the world. Evil cannot stay where there is light, so be that light. Shine with goodness and truth. Inshallah, this knowledge will help you protect yourself and those you love. May Allah bless you, guide you, and keep you safe in every step of your life. Ameen. When you meet someone who shows signs of being evil or having bad intentions, it can feel very confusing and painful. You may wonder how to protect yourself from their harm without making the situation worse or causing more problems for yourself. The first and most important step is to understand that your safety and peace of mind matter a lot. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness, and no one has the right to use or hurt you in any way. Sometimes evil people try to control others through lies, tricks, or by making them feel small and powerless. They want to take advantage of your trust or kindness for their own benefit. This is why it is very important to be careful about who you trust and what you share with others. A good way to protect yourself is to pay attention to your feelings. Your heart and mind can often sense when something is wrong, even if you cannot explain it clearly at first. If you feel uncomfortable, nervous, or worried when you are with someone, it might be a sign that they are not good for you. Trust those feelings and take steps to keep your distance or ask for help from someone you trust, like a family member, teacher, or a close friend. You don't have to deal with bad people alone. Asking for support is a sign of strength, not weakness. It is also very important to learn how to say no firmly but politely. Many people find it hard to say no because they do not want to hurt others' feelings or cause conflict. However, saying no is one of the best ways to protect yourself. You can say no without being rude or angry. For example, you can say, "I'm sorry, but I do not want to do that," or "Please respect my choice." When you practice saying no, it becomes easier over time, and people will begin to respect your boundaries. Remember, setting boundaries is not being selfish. It is taking care of yourself so you can be healthy and strong in your heart and mind. Another way to protect yourself is to avoid sharing too much personal information with people who you do not fully trust. Personal information can include your plans, feelings, family matters, or secrets. Evil people may use this information against you later. Keep your private life private. Only share your deepest thoughts and feelings with those who have proven they care about you and have your best interests at heart. Sometimes evil people like to create confusion by spreading rumors or talking badly about others. This is called gossip, and it is very harmful. When you hear gossip, do not join in. Instead, try to stay neutral and do not believe everything you hear unless you see clear proof. Also, do not spread rumors yourself. Gossip destroys trust and breaks friendships. Islam teaches us to avoid gossip and to speak good words or stay silent. If you want to protect yourself, always speak kindly and truthfully. Your words can protect you and others from harm. Prayer is one of the most powerful tools you have. When you pray sincerely, you connect with Allah, who is the most merciful and the most powerful. Ask Allah to protect you from harm, to guide you to good people, and to give you strength to deal with difficult situations. Make dua every day, especially in the morning and at night, asking Allah for protection and peace. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us many prayers for protection from evil. You can learn these prayers and recite them often. They bring calmness to your heart and make it harder for evil to affect you. Along with prayer, reading the Quran regularly is very important. The Quran is full of light and guidance. It teaches us how to be good, patient, and strong. When you read and understand the Quran, it helps you see things more clearly and stay away from bad influences. The Quran also reminds us that evil cannot overcome good if we hold on to our faith and trust in Allah.